Today is day 3 of quitting smoking that loud pack. I've heard from various other people and videos on the internet that the first 3 days are the hardest. Usually, whenever I try to quit or whenever I try to take a break, I don't make it past this day. There's something about the third day that each time I don't know, it's like I sort of convince myself that it's okay, that I've given myself enough of a break in the past 2.5 days. I'm ready to pick it back up again. Last night, I had to do something very difficult. I had to send a very difficult text, essentially firing somebody from my film for reasons that I'm not going to get into. Essentially, there were several conflicts of interest. I knew in my heart that the right thing to do was to let this person go. I've been thinking about if I was confronted with this scenario and I was still smoking weed, I don't think I would have made the gut decision that I did last night. I think I would have consciously known what the right thing to do was, but I don't think I would have done it because I think I would have been too mushy. Being high makes you kind of socially paranoid. That certainly does not lend itself to confrontation and confrontation skills. Confrontation isn't something that we do in our everyday lives, even when we're sober. I think it's especially difficult when you're not sober. Being sober and really deliberating on this situation and what I need to do has certainly given me a level of clarity that I don't think I would have been able to achieve while continuing my addiction. I think if I call it the W word, YouTube flags the video. It doesn't really matter because nobody watches these anyway. I don't care. I don't want anyone to watch these. This is embarrassing. Today is really bad. It's not even that I'm craving weed. I've gotten to a point where I'm fucking done with that shit. I've been watching other people's videos on their journey with quitting, and something that I can't remember his name or what the video was called, but there was this guy who said something in a video about his own experience quitting. He said that when you are allowing demons into your body, i.e. smoking, it feels really good. It doesn't feel really bad when the demon habits are entering your body. It feels really bad when they have to leave. Regardless of whatever kind of spiritual bro science that is, it is a pretty digestible metaphor for what this feels like. It doesn't feel wrong in any way while you're doing it. It's like a death by 1,000 cuts. It just, you don't realize that your habit is such an issue until you do, basically, right? I don't know. And all of this sounds so fucking obvious, right? How does anyone get addicted to drugs? I mean, at least at this point in history, because we have so much proof that drug addiction is an inherent, objective negative. Over time, it ultimately will only provide you with failure and loss and paranoia, and you're just going to be a shell of a human being. But I don't know, maybe I want to be a shell. Maybe it hurts too bad, and maybe living regular life is just too difficult for me. And I've been having a lot of thoughts. I've been remembering a lot of things about my life and who I am, and have gotten to the point that I've gotten to because in this moment of clarity that I've given myself, I have had the time to give myself a retrospective, essentially. Being sober has allowed me to think the thought, why am I the way that I am? When you're high all the time, when you're in an altered headspace, you understand why you feel the way you feel. You might feel negative, angry, any of it, but you know why. It's because you smoked or whatever. But when you're sober, you have to really, really peel back the layers and consider why you are the person that you are. And listening to myself say all of these things, it does feel really obvious. And I think a lot of these revelations are sort of happening in concurrence with both my sobriety, but also with my progression of age. But probably not. The only thing I know is that I don't know anything. I'm going to stick it out, and I'm going to hold out. Right now, I don't feel like I should. Right now, I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to just be like, you know what? I smoke weed. That's who I am. But I told myself that I would do a month. Right now, I'm really just trying to make it through today. And actually, I was going to hide this from you guys. I just found this, like, as I was turning my computer on, one of the pieces of paraphernalia, that I hadn't tossed, and it looks like there's some wax in there. And this really feels like waving a piece of meat in front of a dog right now. And I think I wasn't going to tell you guys about this because I was going to try to hit it. And I have a feeling that if I try to hit this cart, it's going to work. And then I'm back on day 0, So I'm not gonna. I will literally film myself throwing this away right now. So yeah, today has been hard. A lot of emotions. I feel less and less foggy as the days go by, but it certainly still feels like I'm trapped in this dream. Still doesn't really feel like I've come all the way back down. Am I just the type of person that deserves bad things? Because there's always got to be someone that gets shit on in the world. And maybe that's me. All of the bad things that are happening to me, I deserve. I know consciously it's not true, but sometimes it really feels like it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't got anything else for today. Yeah, bye.